So from Ireland, I go into Malta. Malta. That ain't Jesus, Malta. This is Malta. Alright, I'm in the UK, but no. And then brings up my best mate, Jason. He's been a pillar, and he was the only one, and Pastor Eric, that would kind of support and pray and stuff like that, because they get me, and they get the call of God upon my life. You know, that's why you need to use wisdom with who you're letting in your circle and who you're opening up to, you know. So I phone up Jason, and Jason's like, Cole, and this is after the Lord spoke to me, it's almost audible, Malta flashed across my spirit. He said, you might want to pray about this. But I'm in Bristol, and everywhere I'm looking, I'm seeing billboards with Malta on it. I'm like, no. He said, I think you need to go to Malta. I thought, prayed on it, I'm like, Malta. I'm in Ireland, mate, and that was enough, because I completely give everything up for the Lord. And I mean, you know, gone into the unknown. Malta. I'm like, all right, Malta. It's funny, because I get into Malta, and then he completely just blows my mind, because he says Vietnam. I'm thinking, I ain't going to Vietnam. But I go into Malta. So money come into my bank account. And it was probably just enough for the flight, and about 50 to 80 euros to stay in a couple of nights in the hostels in Malta. So again, I'm going, you know what I mean? The Lord spoke. What I love about Jesus is that when he speaks, he would put it around you too, so you'll get the second and the third witness and the peace, and then you know it's of the Lord, and you can just follow it, because you know, when Jesus talks, or whenever the Lord speaks, everything's going to come to pass. You hold on to that word, not the opinions of what people think and say and stuff like that. You hold on to the word. We need to be abiding in the Lord, and we need to know our Master's voice, you know. There's too many voices out there. Yeah, and after, you know, there's been many times when I wanted to give people a clip round the ear, but you got to grow in, you know, just grow in the Lord and show everyone grace, because we all need grace to grow. None of us is perfect. Jesus is perfect, and he lives in us, and we need to let him perfect us and heal our hearts and make us holy and lead the way. And that's not going to happen until we surrender fully and understand that there's no good thing in us other than him. And in order for a reservoir to be filled, is empty, waiting to be filled, we need to be emptied of self, and then he'll fill us with himself. And you know, we can live in the glory, but there's a cost to the glory. Big cost. So I'm in Malta now. This is, you're talking completely out of the United Kingdom. I'm in Malta, and I've got about 50 euros on me, and I ain't even got a clue.com what to do, where to go. It was nuts. Sunshine. I went to where Paul was, where he got bit, the watchtower. I went into that watchtower, I shot the chauffeur off the top, and just, you know, walking along the coast, sleeping in hostels, staying in hostels, preaching the gospel and praying over people in the hostels, and you know, it's really good. And met some believers there who took, you know, they had like this retreat place, not a retreat place, like a hotel, and they let me stay there for free, and they tithed into all what God was doing in me, which was an absolute blessing. So I'm in Malta, and I'm just stepping out, and I'm just going for it by faith. And I don't know, I mean, for me, you don't have to beg bread or ask people to sow a seed into your ministry and stuff like that. You don't have to do that. The Lord knows what you need, and he can bring a bird with money if he wants to. And You know, that's what I'm doing. I just want to keep going, and my trust in God is not in man. It never will be in man. It's in the King. It's in Jesus. I'm in Malta, and while in Malta, the Lord said Vietnam. I'm thinking, and I'm on I want to just honour my friend Jason Smith, because throughout the whole of my journey, he's been a pillar. He'd pray with me, we'd get the confirmation together, and then I'd go. And there was a time in my life when he saved my life. He literally saved my life. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here now breathing. I'm telling you, but we'll probably cross that bridge when the time's right. This is why we need each other. We are family. You need to find your tribe and work with your tribe. It's all about team, being a team.